Name is Paul Regan, work at FE Burman, and my title is Director at FE Burman. Okay, so the print job started with a very nice client of ours called North Design. We produced 200 books for Hakkasan, that own a restaurant chain called Ling Ling, which is worldwide. What then happened after producing this book, it then went into the review awards and it fortunately won the Digital Print Award. And then from that, Arjowiggins Graphics has decided to do a promotional piece and print 2,500. So the stock we're using to reprint the job is actually the stock we use to print the job, which is mainly on the 140 Cyclus Offset, which is a very environmentally friendly recycled paper. It's quite an interesting paper actually because it is recycled, it is uncoated, and to put a job like this on, which is very colourful, is very questionable because colour's very important. But because of the Indigo Press, there isn't an issue, and the colour's very vibrant. If you get to see the product, it's very beautiful and with a huge colour gamut. So the print process, the job was printed all on the Indigo presses. We have 3 Indigo presses here. It was divided in between a 12,000 press for the text and 7,900 press for the covers. There was 10 different covers, so there was variable information being used, which is fine with an Indigo because every sheet can be different. And it was printed on Digigreen, the cover, which is very environmentally friendly. The text was printed on a 140 Cyclus Offset, that, to be perfectly honest, we all very love here, we use a lot of. It's quite interesting because throughout the text is a huge amount of vibrant colour. Colour and recycled paper tend not to go together very much, but on the Indigos it's a different story because it's incredibly vibrant, colour gamut's huge, and if you get to see this lovely project you will notice that there's no implications on using a lovely uncoated recycled paper. To be honest with you, the client decided, it was specified through the client. It would probably also been specified with Alison, their back seller, who's in and out of the clients regularly. So we actually had no control of what paper was being used, but we were delighted that Cyclus Offset was being used because every time Cyclus Offset's being used it's very unique, and I don't know anyone else that has a paper that's similar to Cyclus Offset. To be honest with you, they're very unique as a paper, so I don't think you can compare them to general papers. Cyclus has got something about it. It's almost like there's a newspaper feel about it, and it's to be honest, if you didn't have a creative bone in your body and you didn't understand nice papers and nice print, you'd probably write it off as something unusual and not white enough. But a lot of the creative people love Cyclus Offset. From a print performance and using it against any other papers, it's, as I say, it's unique, so I can't compare it. To be honest, the challenges are completely sort of removed because with Indigo printing you can print one copy. So the concerns from the client was, will it achieve the colour required? Diminished immediately because we printed one book, showed the client absolutely loved it, and if he didn't, it's fine, he could have changed the design or changed the papers, but no need at all. So one copy, loved it, and then we move on and print it. So no real challenges, I wouldn't say.